Ijoba Lande, a name that rings loud in Nigeria's comedy space, but also stirs curiosity beyond the screen. If you've ever come across his skits online, you probably laughed, got confused, or paused to ask yourself, wait, who is this guy? Really? Because with Ijoba Lande, what you see on social media is only one layer of a complex, sometimes controversial, and deeply human story. Online, he's loud, wild, unpredictable, and often completely out of pocket. His skits are chaotic, fast-paced, and always unexpected. One moment, he's running into the bush wearing oversized clothes and slippers. The next, he's covered in powder, shouting like a madman in the middle of the street. It's a brand of comedy that many didn't understand at first but eventually couldn't ignore. He built a persona so exaggerated, so chaotic, that it felt like he wasn't acting at all. But behind the camera, the man is much more reserved than you'd think. Ijoba Lande has opened up a few times about how different his real life is from what people see on screen. He's not always screaming. He's not always laughing. Sometimes, he's just trying to survive. What many fans didn't realize is that Lande's comedy came from pain, a kind of escape from life's hard realities. In 2023, he shocked Nigerians when he suddenly went missing. The same man who brought laughter to millions had silently disappeared. For days, social media went wild. Was it a publicity stunt? Was he kidnapped? Was this another online prank? But when he was eventually found, the truth was sobering. Ijoba Lande had been battling emotional and financial stress. He revealed he was overwhelmed and needed space. It was the first time many fans saw the man behind the mask, and the difference between his online personality and his real-life struggles became clearer than ever. Offline, Ijoba Lande is a father, a husband, and a hustler. He's someone who has dealt with rejection, poverty, and the pressure to stay relevant in an entertainment industry that doesn't always give second chances. The flashy wigs, crazy skits, and exaggerated acting are only part of his reality. At home, he's a man trying to provide, trying to find peace, and trying to make sense of fame. Still, he didn't let the breakdown in his career. In fact, that moment became a turning point. When he returned online, his content shifted slightly. While still funny and unpredictable, there was a new layer, one of awareness and raw honesty. You could sense that this was someone who had seen both sides of social media, the praise and the pressure, the virality and the vulnerability. Ijoba Lande's real life is a powerful reminder that fame doesn't always equal peace, that laughter doesn't always mean happiness, and that the same people who make us laugh might also be silently crying behind closed doors. Despite everything, he continues to create. He continues to show up. And maybe that's what makes him special. Not just because of the skits or the acting, but because of his resilience. So whether you know him as the madman with powder on his face or the quiet man recovering from a storm, remember this: Ijoba Lande is more than the screen version of himself. He's proof that real life and online life are rarely ever the same, and that behind every viral clip is a story we may never fully understand.